Has this ever happened to you? You're having fun playing TF2 until you get shot across the map without any warning. I'm fairly certain if you have played the game for more than 10 minutes, you might have gotten shot by a sniper maybe too many times. Or how about having to witness Quick medic pocketing that same unusual hat wearing soldier? Well, personally I have dealt with this many times and no words can describe how much I dislike snipers when they're so hard to deal with when they're defended by 2 engineers, 3 soldiers and an attack helicopter to boot. But every now and then I remember that I can always switch off engineer to play soldier and then equip Battalion's backup, arguably one of the strongest unlocks in the game. But why is this silly backpack better choice than boots that reduce self-harm or using that silly seashell with black box? Here I want to go over why, and after this video is done, I do hope you pick the banner and go make fun of those silly people with their crit weapons. Battalion functions the same as any other banner, deals 600 damage to activate your buff, which gives you and your team 35% resistance to all kinds of damage, 50% resistance to sentry and full crit immunity. You also have 20 more HP, increasing your standard 200 to 220. Do I even have to explain how powerful these resistances are? 35% is quite a lot, especially when you remember it basically means you're gonna be surviving a lot longer, especially with that 20 extra HP. Demoman can't anymore 2-shot you, Heavy's gonna take at least second longer to mow you down, and most importantly, snipers can't do shit against you with the banner active, as that 150 crit quickscope turns into laughable 18 damage shot. Like I've seen so many people complain about crits and how they usually ruin their fun like Frontier Justice becomes an actual downgrade against active banner. Demon Knight can't even utilize his charging crit, making already gimmicky playstyle a lot worse, and obviously, Diamondback Spies can abuse their crits when they happen to farm off the free-to-play engineer. This weapon also rewards team play, as with your help they all don't die as quickly as they would, and this is far more balanced and fair unlock compared to Vaccinator, which is still the most down weapon in this game. And really, this is really great against sentries too, as you don't necessarily need Uber. As long as you have medic pocketing you, you can handle it pretty well alone. That is until the NG pulls out Wrangler and ruins your will to live after building that rage for so long. Speaking of that rage, I think that is the main downside to actually using this amazing unlock. 600 damage is quite a lot, as you basically need to deal enough damage to kill 2 heavies, 3 soldiers or 5 low health classes. And while that 20% extra HP is nice, it is most of the time not noticeable, compared to something like Conch, which needs 480 damage to fill up, heals up to 4 HP passively, and it has nice speed boost and health on hit effect with his buff, which kind of overshadows Battalion as it's a bit less punishing to use. Like every time I am about to get my raids ready with Battalion, if I die, part of my soul dies with it too, but with Conch it's like nothing happened and try again. Luckily buff banner doesn't shadow any of these unlocks, as it's pretty much forgotten and Battalion counters its mini crits anyway. But really, I recommend picking this choice if there are too many snipers harassing you and your teammates. Crits are as common as bots ruining my will to live and engineers who like to build their silly little nests. You will be surprised how effective the buff is against them. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you would like to see more like this in the future, and have a nice day.
I promise you, pain without end.